You know, I've actually been on this title screen for a bit now, and it hasn't done the day-night transition like it did in 2 and 1. Pity. Oh well. Can't have everything. Hello! Today we'll be revisiting all the colonies. Again.
And it's crying out for me to eat whatever that is.
Better make sure we're well rested. Where should I start?
Oi, Kion, you've been keeping up with your Agnes textbook reading, right? Isn't that a bit pointless now? I mean, since we're all on the same side and all that. Here's the thing. Before we became Ouroboros, I believed implicitly that every word in there was correct and accurate. That if I practiced what it taught, all would turn out to the benefit of my colony and my queen. But now I know all, as do we all, that it was no more than a Mobius deception. Right, so why waste any more time on it? Because if you think about it, the textbooks contain information advantageous to the Mobius. Do you see what I'm saying? If I can reverse engineer and analyze this advantageous information, I can find out about their real goals and intentions. Whoa, so you're reading them to, like, learn more about your enemy? Information forms the basis of strategy. That's elementary that's elementary tactician know-how. But it's also not like everything in there is backwards nonsense either. Consider the case of Colony 9's fields, for instance. So, we can't blindly trust what we read. We have to sort through the information and make our own minds up. I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake.
Let's lay out the facts.
Kite left Colony 9 with a few soldiers in tow. Oh, what's that little div think he's doing? Why would he? Agnes' military activity was confirmed near Millick Meadows. Opinion was divided over how to deal with it. You're saying he's headed there? Surely even he doesn't think he can wreck a colony with so few people. The Agnes colony is advanced, but the scouts are reporting that they seem to be retreating from something. That's what Kite and I judged to be the case anyway. That's why he... Now people are unsure on whether to ally ourselves with a colony that has the Agni army on the run. I've told the scouts to look for Kite too. Problem is, he seems to have gone to ground somewhere. No one can hide nor hair of him. I don't know which colony this is, but the only ones fighting the war now are the ones allied with the castle. Meaning colonies run by Mobius. What's your plan, Xeon? I want to find Kite before he puts himself in danger. Will you help? I suppose we've got to now. I mean, yeah, but... what are we meant to do? We don't know where he is. Kite has plenty of friends among the soldiers of Colony 9. If we ask around, we might turn something up. Speaking of Fox, still a remaining colony. What, he didn't go along with the others? He might know where they went. Good thinking. I imagine we'll find him at the canteen. That's where they were always mooching around there. Let's go and talk to him.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
You want to know where Kite might be going? There's a cave near the old Verona's Hulk at Minnick Meadows. We've stored supplies in there so it could be used as a hideout in an emergency. You could be in there. I'll send the coordinates to your iris. Thanks. We'll see if he's there. Can I go down in the depths yet? I think I already have. Questions for later.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Is Kite here? We want to talk to him. Kite. Nope, not here. Sorry, but I can't say any more to Colony 9 outsiders. Oh, is that so?
You need my help? At your service.
Commander! There's Kite in there. I need to speak with him. This way. Kite? Oh. What are you doing here? Planning on paying any other colonies a visit? The friendly army is still fighting those Agnes guys. They need our help. Colony 9 will be fine as long as you're around. So, you're not going back? I thought you wanted to be the big shot commander. We need results. We need to know that we can survive using our own methods. You guys are all about empty lip service. It's rob or be robbed out here. What do you change by repeating the same thing over and over? Switching between robber and robbed. Doesn't make sense to aim just to survive this moment. That won't fix the root of the problem. But that's how we've always lived. You don't understand us, Noah. You really think your hollow jesters are going to fix Colony 9? You're right. Which is why you need to help us change things. What? I can't do this alone. I need you, Kite. That's not fair. It's not like you ever listen to anything I say. Ugh. Help! What's going on? Kite, the Agnes army is here. They're attacking. Why now? Sparks and ashes. Engage the enemy. You lot. We're from Colony 9 too. Yeah, obviously we're going to pitch in. Thank us later. Let's go. Stop this. Hey, what are you doing? There's no need to kill anyone. Go on, get the snuff out of here. If we don't kill them, they're only going to come back here.
Then you best be someplace else, innit?
Cabez soldiers?
That sound, was that? Hey!
Listen, we're from Colony 9. Why were these Agnians still standing? Huh? Why? Colony 9, you're the ones that betrayed the castle.
I don't think I like these guys.
Guess we're doing this then. Hey! They're from Kevers. Can we really fight our own soldiers? Now everyone's against us, and it's all your fault. How can we survive like this? And that's why we need you so much, Kite. What? Otherwise our forces will take a hit?
Kite, you know I'll go anywhere with you. So will you at least listen to what Xeon has to say? You must be curious.
Agonising over it's all a waste of time. Just listen for 5 ticks and make up your mind. Whatever happened to those failed fields of yours anyway? The results aren't great. It takes time and patience to find crops suitable for the soil. I thought that they would be a failure too. Challenging the unknown isn't easy. That's why I was so resistant. Don't understand us. But I understand you, Kite. What? When things fall apart, I take full responsibility. So there has to be someone to replace me as the person who supports everyone. And that's... me? Colony 9 must feel the same way. Will you help me support them, together? You're the only person I can ask.
Kite,
5 ticks are up. I'll help you until we find a better alternative to your plan. I bear responsibility too, as the future commander. Very well, thank you. Then it's settled. For now, at least. Alright, let's get back to the Colony 9.
I see some relations have changed.
Area. There's another thing with Colony 9, so... Kite's worry fest seemed to be getting a bit shorter. Why, a tick or two? Yeah, I think so too. Seems to be doing well with Xeon too. Trish was saying the same thing. Kite's a worry ward. Contrast, you seem pretty unflappable, Eastman. Well, Kite's a guy who takes his ticks doing stuff, that's all.
That smarts.
I didn't mean to talk to you. Thanks for getting Kite and the others home and dry. I appreciate it. I know I can't do without Kite. I'm sure I'm not the only one who sees it that way. Huge troops from the other colonies see us as enemies now. Kite was good enough to bring me up to speed about that. So there's nowhere for us to run now. But we aren't the only colony to have broken ties with the castle, are we? Maybe if we joined forces with them, we'd have a chance. We can't just go down without a fight. Hey, don't you dare eat those potatoes. Whoa, dude, no need to yell at us. Nobody's gonna steal your spuds. Now you're making it sound like I'm being stingy. I'm just worried because a lot of folks are getting ill eating stuff that's not in the manual. You think those potatoes are the issue? Probably. I've taken to call them imitators. You know, like Matic? Ugh, see, that's funny when I explain. Anyway, I've been warning everyone, so I thought it's best to give you a heads up too. Well, that's pretty unpleasant. There are other problems besides those. You're better off talking to the others directly. Sorry, I wish I had better news for you. We could at least learn how to cultivate the fields properly.
Food shortages. Sounds pretty grim.
They've been
The
worn
poor
down
snuffles that
mentally
ain't them
and
imitators, but on the
We
other
have to
hand,
act now.
think about its potential as a weapon if Agnes ever were to ever raid the food supplies.
Hey man, I just wanted to say
Inside's
you're
ugh.
doing a pretty good job. All in all.
Refuse be cheering me up. Makes it
Oh,
all
not
the more
you
precious.
two. I told you not to eat those stupid spuds. So much for Xeon's little experiment. What got hold of him thinking we could grow our own food?
Wouldn't we all have been growing our own food ages ago if it were really this simple? Was that simple?
That smarts.
Camilla's really something. When her shift with the commissary is over, she goes out and helps in the fields. I asked her if she was getting tired. No, she said. She loved every minute of it. Seems like the only things on her mind right now are potatoes and fox. It's pretty cool that she's found some passion in life. I hope I can too. I cannot believe this. Sheer cheek. What's wrong? I was talking to Harala about these trick caverns. that Nopon had built all across Ionius. It sounded fun, so I asked her if we could check them out. And you know what she said? That I was too dumb to solve them. First of all, that's an incredibly rude thing to say. And second, what even is a trick cavern?
So with the fields, we'll be able to easily harvest our own food if we take care of them properly, right? It's not going so great now. We're going to be in trouble if it carries on like this.
Interesting.
You know who could help? Colony Tau. Is it Tau? Yeah, Tau. Oh, God, I can't remember the colonies. One of them. The one with fields.
Better make sure we're well rested. Where should I start?
I've been wondering, how's the Colony 9 farming initiative getting along now?
Well, we've been tilling the fields and planting seeds. But they just won't grow. Even when it looks promising, the match fails.
Even with glitter radishes? Those are in the manual.
No luck whatsoever. Wish I could simply ask those radishes what the problem is.
A man's got to be pretty desperate if he wants to talk to vegetables. Well, if you don't get an answer from them, why don't we ask Juniper about it? Colony Tau's got plenty of veggies growing in the area.
True, Tau has constantly proven their self-reliance even without getting support from the castle. They may be able to impart some know-how. Colony Tau? Juniper's a good friend of ours. I'm sure they'll be able to help us. Understood. Then I'd like to inquire without delay. Could I ask you to accompany me?
We're coming with you whether you like it or not. Ain't that what friends are for?
Thank you, Uni. Ah, but before we depart... You want to stop by Kite's place, right? I was thinking it'd be a good idea to iron things out with him first, too. Well then, we have the same agenda. You're not going to keep us all in the loop here. Come on, guys. We're taking some of the toxic potatoes with us. Perhaps Juniper will be able to advise us on the matter. Oh, well, just say so next time. You're making a mountain out of a reek hill, Lands. Stop pouting. Shut up! Who's pouting? I'm pouting? You're pouting!
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
So you're going to Colony Tau to meet some archer that knows their veggies? Exactly. We're thinking of discussing the issues with the fields in person and... Why didn't you tell me this sooner? I'll get Fox and the others to hold the fort while we're away. You guys go on ahead. What, you're coming as well now? Did say I'd work with you, didn't I? Everyone will be so relieved if we can get some good news out of this. Alright, then I'll see you there. Oh, and I'd like to bring along one of those potatoes if you don't mind. Take as many as you like. Just take care you don't mix them up and end up with a stomachache. Right then, I'll see you at Colony Town.
I see some relations have changed.
Tau is there.
Honestly, I think this might be the last Colony 9 quest.
It's just so verdant here. Very different from back home.
Both places have their merits. I like Colony 9 too, of course.
They seem to be growing nicely.
Yes, they should be ready for harvest soon. It's best to pick them just as soon as they start to wilt.
You let them wilt? even after nurturing them so carefully.
You get a larger yield this way.
Incredible. So, they're not actually dying, but rather making way for new life. Much like us.
Now that you mention it, yes. All life is built upon some kind of sacrifice.
Indeed. Life is a cruel thing. Now that we are free of our flame clock, I am all the more aware of this fact.
I don't believe we've been acquainted yet.
Xeon, commander of Colony 9. I do apologize for this sudden visit.
Juniper, I also act in the capacity of commander for Colony Tau.
We're here today to ask for your advice.
Oh, do tell. In the natural world, some plants contain toxic elements, usually to fend off predators. I'd guess that these belong to that category.
I was afraid of this.
It must have been frustrating.
Yes. For the whole colony. I don't mind the toil myself. Such was my decision. But as for my friends, I'd rather they simply enjoy the result.
I understand. I know that feeling. I'd like to suggest a different crop, drawing from our experience here. Would you wait here a moment, please?
Phew. Finally caught up.
You took your sweet time.
Sorry, I lost my bearings. So, did you figure out the issue?
Oh, sorry to keep you. Look here. These will grow even in the harshest. And you are?
Kite. Lieutenant, from Colony 9.
Hello, Kite. I'm Juniper. It's a pleasure to meet you.
What the? Why's my chest? Just ignore me. I'm fine. Are those my imitators?
Oh yeah, they do look similar. They're not, right?
No, they're toxic. I knew it. This is one of Agnes's
Kite?
It's true. When considering root vegetables, poisonous tubers are relatively common. However, these spongy buds are... Huh?
It's sweet. Already more than edible.
You mean it's safe? Really?
Yes.
I think I'd bake him first myself.
Silence, Lance.
These buds, they're the pride and joy of our colony. I'm so glad you like them. Really.
I don't... Where do you find this trust? These were our enemies.
Yes, but not now.
I get that. I know that. But still, if only you weren't Agnian.
I'm sorry we put you through that.
It's perfectly fine. I think you should talk to your soldier in private, though.
Let me be clear. We do not bear any ill will toward Colony Tau, nor do we...
I didn't mean as a commander. More as one person to another. Your friends. Didn't you want them to be happy, rather than toiling and struggling in vain? And one more thing. The pivotal factor is the soil.
Soil?
Check to make sure that there's earth wormwood growing in your fields. I'll forward the steps you'll need to take to your iris for reference. Did I say something funny?
No. I'm just pleasantly surprised at how earnest you are. I'll take a look as soon as we're back at the colony. Oh, and if you've any problems on your end, would you allow us to lend our support?
Problems?
It wouldn't feel right if the goodwill only went one way. Am I right?
I understand. Let me consider.
I'm glad we could talk. We'll make some wonderful fields yet.
I look forward to that day.
I see some relations have
This
changed.
smell.
We're quite well travelled by now, huh?
Yeah, I do go for a little case. Okay.
This Earth is what matters.
Hey, you know what happens if you pull out Earthworm wood? Its roots wriggle around and stuff like they're alive. Gives me the creeps.
Stop trying to worm your way out of this.
According to Juniper's information, the presence of earthworm wood improves the soil's drainage. In other words, it makes for earth that is best suited for potato growing.
All right already. I guess we just get on with it, yeah?
We just get on with it.
Can't find a single one of them.
I guess it's not the best soil.
I knew it was just some kind of trick. There was no way it was going to be that easy.
Look here, you.
Enough, Lance. Kite, I know you're worried about the fields. Come over here and let's talk.
No need. I don't have anything to say to you.
Right.
We probably want to check out some other sites, I guess.
Right. There should be some untended land not far from the colony. Let's do a sweep.
We'll update you if we find anything.
Sparks. What's wrong with me?
Looks like colony relations have changed. I see some relations have changed.
Race you to that open plot there.
You think I can't hold my own?
Don't try to stop us!
All set and ready to tumble. First come, first serve.
Show us what you've got, Senna! I'll do something for you! We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Directing. Bring out your weapon. Nothing here. Looks like.
Our luck's changing.
That smarts!
There we go. Earthworm wood.
Ugh.
Don't worry, it's not gonna bite.
I'm not worried about it biting.
Looks like we found our spot. I'll inform Kite.
You think he'll actually help us?
Don't worry. He's a bit delicate in some areas, but when he starts something, he will see it through.
What is it?
I've lost contact.
What a jerk. Now he won't take your calls.
Whoa, now, we should probably hear his side of the story, yeah? Let's stop stirring the pot.
I've already talked to him, but it didn't prove very effective.
He's taken this personally, so it'll probably take some time. Both of you are being too quick to judge. Don't be so hasty.
Hasty? Me?
It's like Juniper said. You need to speak to him man to man, not soldier to soldier.
Like how you talk to Lance. Oh yeah. Why are you and Lance always fighting anyway?
He just gets on my nerves.
Sorry, what? Right back at you, pal.
Excuse me?
I don't think that counts as fighting, Senna. Yeah, they're just having some banter. That's how you should be with Kite, too. You're always talking on a commander-lieutenant level.
I hadn't realized. So I've been issuing him orders instead of talking to him on an equal footing.
Talk to him again. I think it'll go better this time.
Yes. Perhaps it will. I'll try.
Hey, Kite.
What do you want?
We've good news. We found a plot that will be perfect for farming.
Really? That's great. I mean, well, that's just great in the eye-rolling sense.
So you won't help us out?
Well, I never said that.
Talk to us, boss. You gonna get your hands muddy or not?
Yes. All right? I'll do it. I'll do my snuffing job. Okay, so, what are we planting?
Spongy spuds. Juniper's already told us how to grow them.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't grumble. That potato was truly delicious.
Fine. Whatever. Just give me the spuds. What?
Of course. We still need potatoes to plant.
You didn't get them ready?
We were so focused on looking for earthworm wood.
It happens.
This isn't like you, Commander. Did you eat something funky?
Nobody's perfect. Even the most scrupulous perfectionist is liable to err, on occasion.
All right. Just hurry up and get some. Spongy spuds, right? Let's start with about 10 of those.
We'll gather them as fast as we can. Shall we meet again in the fields?
Sure thing. Just send me the location by Iris.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, do I not remember?
Smell.
Bugger. Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't be that good to me, would it? Pendulous. Over there?
Time to take the fast way.
What's that? Oh, looks like we can go on from here.
Oh, I don't need that many here for now. Not Come on.
Now we can finally get planting.
No, that step comes last. First, we need to till the soil so that the seed potatoes can take root more easily.
So what's that actually mean? Till? I think I'm a bit lost.
You toss the soil to trap the air in it seems. According to Juniper, there are 3 main layers of soil.
Yeah, so we just rough it up a bit. I get you.
Lands. The crudeness of your summaries never ceases to amaze me.
There's not much point to it all, though, is there?
Come on now. Don't be like that. Let's just do what we can.
It'll only take 2 ticks. You and your ticks, man. It's not about speed. We need precision here, folks.
Just follow the procedure I sent to your irises. Ask me if there's anything you're unclear on.
Okay then, guys. Let's do this.
This is looking good.
That was pretty fun, hey, Mimi?
And now we water them.
Ugh, I wish I was the one being watered. I stink of dirt.
Should we wait for the rain? In this instance?
Yeah. I think it's best if we let nature take care of the rest. I get the feeling we should interfere as little as possible.
But rainfall isn't always guaranteed. If you rely too much on the weather, it may come back to bite you.
Then, what if you control soil humidity as you wait for the rain? And if ever the rain doesn't come for a while, then you can water your crops yourself.
That sounds smart. Let's wait a while and see how things unfold.
You just leave that to us.
Oh, what?
Theon and the others aren't going to stick around here forever. Who else is there?
Besides, it'll only take 2 ticks.
Kite, can I trust you to handle it?
Yeah, go on then.
Come back and have a look after the rain, though, would you?
Right. We'll do that.
If only my presence brought the rain. Once again, I'm powerless.
Indeed, that's definitely where the problem lies.
Object, or do I literally have to wait for rain? This is stupid. This is stupid. I see what I was doing. Weird. Rain at least once, maybe?
Maybe. Come on. Fucking rain, you piece of shit.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
This is idiotic. This is idi-fucking-otic. Should not have to wait for fucking weather. That should give you the ability to control the damn weather. I think you have to do something stupid like this. Rain, damn it. Cure something. So fucking stupid. Wait for rain! God, fucking sick. Are you going to take it
Am I
from
catching
you?
enemy?
Keep your heads or lose them! Safest colony to me, Activation. Yes.
complicate.
I used my thinking muscle for this one. I'm with you. President Flash. Don't hold me back.
One more for the road.
I used my thinking muscles for this one. Alright, coming right up. Let me see the honor.
I can call that up.
How about this? It's over. Ha! I got you in my sight.
You know what we've got to do.
This'll end it. Extra!
One more for the road.
That's right, you know.
I'm going full send. Try this on.
Definitely not.
You watching?
You're in the clear.
That was incredible.
Well, isn't that something?
Yeah, I can change the time, can't change the fucking weather though, can I? And that's the thing I need to fucking change. Ugh.
That's smart.
Make it fucking dependent on the goddamn weather. Damn sure there's no way up there.
there and survive. Ooh.
Huh? Is that?
Really wish I had some fucking idea of how to get up there. I got nothing. Still waiting on that fucking rain. God, that's stupid. What are you? Quest related? Rain or something? I should go and check it out. Fucking rain already, game. Rain. It named for a time of weather that extreme damp and mood of splash splash. It also generates underwater darkness. Casting for vote of sympathy, but no one bite. Meh. Splish splash, smell scent of moisture from breeze. Should splish splash cast clouds? Friends, what? It gonna cost you. Many thinkings. Should help add few more side dishes to next meal. Splish splash will take it from here. My god, they did give you the ability to call in rain. Perhaps Splish Splash a bit distracted. Thoughts of scrumptious meal were drowning mind.
Good to add more names.
And then you just won't fucking do it. Spectacular! RNG to call in the... You are a pain in the ass, game. I hate you so much.
So, why isn't anything budding?
The seed potatoes are rotting. Perhaps we gave them too much water.
Oh no.
Does the soil not drain properly? Or was it something else?
It's my fault. I was giving them extra water from time to time, because I didn't want them drying out.
Fox.
I thought I was being careful. Never considered that I might be overdoing it.
Well, we'll just have to try this again. Let's wait for the next rainy spell.
Sorry, guys.
Don't blame it on yourself.
Yeah, but if I hadn't done this, we wouldn't have to...
Oh, if only! What's done is done, man. You can't change the past. So let's just recoup our losses and do even better next time round.
Huh.
That's a good attitude, Kite. I like it.
I'm good either way, to be honest.
Huh. Classic Eastman.
Guess I'll stick it out for a while longer. Thanks, Kite.
Credit where it's due. That was actually pretty good.
His words came from the heart. I think that's why it resonated with them.
Kite's always been annoyed at being second best. He knows the frustration of not living up to his own standards. And that really struck a chord.
Complimenting others' weak points has always been a talent of his. It's something I could never do.
Hey! I think we'll go ahead and till the soil again. Take out the rotted spuds. So, if you don't mind...
Got it. We'll grab a new batch for you.
I'm really sorry about this. We'll need you to get 10 more seed potatoes then.
Don't worry. We'll pick a really good selection this time. Just you wait.
Oh, you're just being fucking annoying, game. I'll do it again. Got to summon the fucking rain again, aren't I, as well? Why am I dropping so many frames?
Oh, that's a rare one.
We're sliding down!
Huh? What's that? Whoa! Oh, looks like we can go on from here.
Start them again. We can go and summon the rain again. Aye.
Now we wait for the rain.
Come on, buds. Start your budding already.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You know, shit. Bring the rain first time. Don't mess me around. Spent 50,000 on making it rain.
We did it! They're budding!
Talk about suspenseful.
Manana excited for yummy harvest. Hope they grow up big and strong.
Yeah. We need to take good care of them.
Looks like it's going well.
Indeed. Now we can breathe a sigh of relief.
We'll want to take care of the fertilizer now, right? How do we distribute it?
Actually, I have just the person for that. Earl's a dab hand at gardening. I'm sure he'll be able to help us out if we explain our situation.
I'd appreciate that. Incidentally, where did Kite go?
Stormed off after saying he'd done his field tending duty. Guess he's still not over it.
I suppose it's time for us to pack up. We can't just leave that guy alone. He's always been there for us, through thick and thin.
I know. You don't need to worry about us. Make sure my lieutenant gets the care he deserves.
Will do.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Earl will explain it for you, but you know the fertilizer? Seems you make it by crushing up seeds, bones, and plants and mixing it all together.
I have to give a bunch of seeds, bones, and plants, aren't I? Hey.
Oh, and he also said that having a few helix conches on you would save him some trouble.
You'll get that done in 10 ticks. Or else.
That might be a little tight for us, but we can certainly try. I see some relations have changed.
Commander Xeon, long time no see. I'll take any materials you have for the fertilizer off your hands, okay?
Now, what was it we needed?
Called it. 40. Oh my god. That was a lot less annoying than I thought it would be. Sweet.
Whoa! They got so big!
Fields are bursting with lively!
Applying fertilizer ought to further foster their growth.
So we just sprinkle the stuff on top and then we're done.
Wrong. They need to be able to absorb the nutrition easily, so first we combine the fertilizer with some soil. Then you spread the mixture around the roots.
So specific.
I've more or less memorized Juniper's info now. Let me know if there's anything you're unsure of.
I can see his time in the survey branch has seeped in, right down to his marrow.
I suspect he might have actually been born with it. He's just the meticulous type.
That's about all we can ask for. I'm grateful.
I'll let him know. All right, guess it's back to the grindstone.
Now to wait for more rainfall.
Oh, I'm shaking with excitement.
Are you really?
Well, yeah, we all worked hard for this.
You tell him, love.
Let's see what the coming rain brings.
Yeah!
I'm glad I noticed this. And I came over here. But still. Good lord. $60,000. $70,000.
These little guys have come a long way.
They in springtime of youth, growing up into fine young potatoes.
Nothing gets Manana excited like the prospect of a full belly.
Can you blame her?
Resounding no.
Why have they changed color?
Huh?
Oh no, they're withering.
Why, though?
It can't be time to harvest them yet, surely.
I dread to think so. But it could be one of the diseases mentioned in the reference materials. The damage seems to spread from the lesions here, on the root. They bear resemblance to the black rot.
Oh, they better not be. That's supposed to cause rapid decay. Spreads easily, too.
Let's check the others for similar symptoms. On the double. Lend me a hand, everyone.
Oh good, they changed colour. Looking good here.
This is some story.
Ugh. It's going on for fucking ever, isn't it?
Let's make the most of our break, guys. Where should I start?
Judging by the state of the stems, I think we're on the mark. It's the black rot, no question.
But they were looking so healthy until just a little while ago. Can't we help them somehow? There's only one solution. That's to dispose of all the infected stems. Before the others all go bad. That's what Juniper's data says anyhow.
That's less helping and more harm reduction, though.
Can't we just pluck the bad leaves, leave the rest there?
No, we'll have to pull out the whole stem.
We do?
You realise what you're saying? After all the hard work we put in. Wish we could save them all, really I do, but the rot is spreading fast.
Pull out the bad ones, and that's the end of it. There's not much point in trying to find alternatives because at this rate...
A fierce debate we're having here. What are you so laid back about, Chief? This is Colony 9's future on the line here. You're absolutely right, and I'm not being laid back. We simply have to pull out the afflicted stems to avoid losing everything. There's no other way. Weed out the bad to save the rest. It's something quite profound. You may not think it, but I often lack the backbone needed of Commander. Even this far into my terms, I'm often altered and vexated questioning my actions. That is, until you taught me about the importance of failing and starting anew. It was an invaluable lesson to learn. I had to really hammer it into that hard head of yours before it stuck, though. I'll take that as a compliment.
If Theon's not giving up, then neither am I. We'll do what we can, and we'll do it right. That's right. And we better start now. Time waits for no spud.
Right, time to pull out the bad stems. My friends, thank you.
Where to from here?
Which ones were good or bad?
I swear I'll save you. Don't film me now.
That looks to be all of them.
We'll have to monitor them for a short while. Take note of the state of the stems, not just the color of the leaves.
We should fix up the soil too, right?
Think so. It's supposed to be bad if the underground bits are exposed to light.
Might as well pull up the weeds while we're at it too, huh?
Don't pull the potatoes themselves out.
Mate, I can tell the difference.
And then we hope for rain.
What's wrong?
No, I was just thinking how times change. It wasn't so long ago that my sole thoughts were about keeping the flame clock topped up. Now here I am, worrying about soil and potatoes, looking up at the sky. I could never have imagined myself in such a position.
True. Who'd have thought you'd chomp on a raw potato or admit to lacking a spine?
Please, don't remind me. I feel flushed just thinking about it.
But I think we've grown a lot closer as a result. I feel like I know you better. Sometimes you don't really get to know someone until you've clashed first and then sorted out your differences.
You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Anyway, I think we've done what we can here. Let's report back into Juniper.
Yeah.
Black rot, you say? Did you deal with it accordingly?
We pulled out all the stems of the discoloration, but not sure if it's going to be enough to stop the spread. We were wondering if you could take a look for us, if it's not a bad time for you.
From what you're telling me, that might be the best course of action, yes. You're really having some bad luck. By the way, do you have anyone keeping watch over the fields?
Keeping watch? You mean like a patrol?
It's not just Colony 9 that are strapped for food, remember? You never know who or what could be lying in wait.
Yeah, you're right. We'll get someone on it right away. Thank you.
Anyway, I'll start getting ready for this trip to Colony 9.
Sounds a little rowdy over there.
Is that?
It came from over there. Let's hurry.
For the fields!
You are not getting through me! I won't let their efforts go to waste! Kite! You lot!
Talk later. Let's teach those creatures never to set foot upon this land again. We will defend this place with our lives. Show them there is strength in unity.
Eyes over here!
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks!
Get away from my field!
Extra!
Way out of your league!
Keep it up, Neo! Hey! Eyes here! You're on fire, lad!
Right up!
Extra!
People, how are we?
We're fine, at least.
They really tore up the place, huh?
Sorry. I couldn't stop them.
It's not your fault, Kite.
Besides, you were the first to come running here. Don't feel bad. You were tending the fields, weren't you? Trying to keep them safe. The whole time.
I couldn't just sit back. But there was hardly any point.
You shouldn't put yourself down.
You? What are you?
If I could just...
I'll help you. And pull! Guess I don't know my own strength.
Thank you very much.
Are those?
I'm afraid I failed to mention something. Spongy spuds are quite special. They actually use the field itself as a means of storage.
That's why you recommended growing them. Astounding.
Sorry I doubted you. The reason I didn't trust you before, it wasn't because you were Agnian. No, it's because I was weak. No, I don't expect you to forgive me or anything like that. I know I caused hurt. I'm so sorry.
Now come on, raise your head. You refuse to give in. You struggle to change things for the better. The way I see it, that's not weakness. Not from what I hear, anyway.
You don't... No, you don't even know me.
Making a change, Kite. It takes guts. You're a good man. We didn't admit it. But then again, neither did you.
You know what? No one's ever told me that.
I'm sorry about that. I think from now on, I'll make an effort to remind you. Kite, you're an asset to us all.
Commander, could you perhaps help me with a problem? If your offer of support still stands, that is.
Sure. Ask us anything.
Would it be possible to permit me to visit Colony 9 more frequently?
That's no issue for me.
I'm not directly asking for help with a specific problem, but I'd like it if we could build friendly relations between us. If that's all right.
Now I see. Feel free to visit. Anytime.
Same here. Very happy to have you.
Thank you very much, Kite.
What's all this then? Kite's acting weird.
What I'm more worried about is what will happen to the tending of the fields.
I'll be sure to ask them. But maybe not right now. Just look. They're having so much fun. I see some relations have changed.
Right. That's one down. Many more to go. Now the potatoes are grown, we've gotten Colony 9 back on an even kill, I think. Some of the other colonies are cooperating with each other now, right? Wonder if we could get on that too.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
You look happy. I guess all this is setting your mind at ease. Yeah, plants always give back if you take proper care of them. They've shown me that I need to look forward, not back. Then maybe I can keep living in the future. They've even helped me face up to my role as an officer too.
You gave me a lot of advice when I was having these worries. Can't thank you enough.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
I've always thought that Xeon was well suited to being a commander. Seems like the bad vibes between him and Kite have gone away too. It's bound to make him more approachable. I think a lot of that is thanks to Kite's influence too. Yeah, all in all, I think they make a pretty good team.
This smell.
This man's been bursting with energy lately. Gotta say, I like this version of him.
Really? How can you tell?
I've known him for ponios years, and I never thought such an impatient dude would get sucked into agriculture so fast. Everyone in the colony's been chowing down on spongy splash from the fields, myself included. It's been so long since I got to eat till I was full. Can't even remember when the last time was. Camilla went nuts for them. You should have seen the smile on her face. When I think about living this kind of life in the future, oh, it makes me so happy I could weep. Spongy spuds need a lot of care and attention, right? Maybe that's why I'm feeling like this. Just get such a warm, fuzzy feeling seeing the little spuds all harvested. Like I want to talk to them or something. You're talking to the potatoes. Not literally, you doofus. I'm saying I feel so happy that I could. So, thanks, I guess, for helping us out with all this.
I stayed out with Fox on our last scavenger hunt. It's been pretty good company lately. Sorry, me and my runaway brainer. Please take a
What to buy?
Still not at 5 stars, which is a thing. He's just friendly with everyone. Shall I get you up to level 5?
We just had to persevere. It's looking complete.
My god. Why is it taking so much to go? Ugh. painful, isn't it, to get the last little bit? Now there it can wait. We finished one fucking quest. Really not all the teaching quests?
Here we go!
That smarts.
Okay, I am not seeing any goddamn thing and nothing on the board, so... Right, we're in 2 colonies here, right? Yep.
This smell.
Nine more evidences to do that. Freaking quest. Be smart of me just to do it off stream, wouldn't it? Get it out of the way along with anything else I need done. You know how it feels to lose a commander. The sergeant must be tearing up inside. Colony 5 to us. We'll offer all the support we can until they're ready to get back on their feet. Yeah, just that goddamn annoying quest. Hey, remember the Galactopeda card that bugged out and was illegible? Do you know what happened with that in the end? There weren't any new posts since then, so I guess someone went and sorted it out. At least that's what I'd like to think.
Got some useful intel out of that.
How are we getting through resources so quickly? We need to hurry up with the resupply. Our allied troops are in a tough spot right now. That will probably help. Colonies get destroyed once they reach gold rank. Can't believe it. I'm afraid it's true. Mortifying, isn't it? We were already silver. One more move and we would have suffered the same fate. It's a spine-chilling thought, alright. We're at 20% of our remaining stock.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
It's time to eat then, no?
So, how you find life in a silver colony? The thing about it is so wildly different compared to back home. I'd definitely be bringing some learning back from it, however small. Hang in there with that. Naturally. Nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. Where is...
You just leave things to me.
Preparing the party ahead of time.
Better make sure we're well rested. Let's lay out the facts.
Colony Storehouse is going to be in trouble pretty soon. Indeed, more people rely on their resources than ever, and we're burning through them rapidly.
Do you think we've given out too much?
I think that even without that, they need to start considering what they'll do next. Time a resupply doesn't arrive on schedule.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm the one who asked you to do this. And it's not the first time we've been short on supplies.
You can't afford to be so glib. If it's causing a strain on the colony, you should re-examine your procedures.
We can help out with some short-term resupply runs. So least we could do after all the talking we've been doing. In that case, I'll take you up on your offer. As you know, the storehouse is Shell's domain. Let's talk to her first. She's probably already got some ideas, and if you work together, you could be more efficient.
Let's lay out the facts.
What do you make of these strange comments?
Never seen any with garbled text like that before.
It's weird that someone issued the exact same request multiple times.
Think our irises are broken? Don't scare me like that. The very possibility makes me shudder.
Maybe it's a bug in the card itself. That sounds like something to ask Sequoia. If it really is a bug, she'll be in the most foul mood until the matter's resolved. Do we have to?
She seems to be our best option.
Right, let's see what she has to say.
Let's keep things on a tight
I
note.
see some relations have changed.
Collectible card bug. Oh, is this about the comment text? Do you know why it's happening? Interference caused by black fog. Still just a theory though. I assure you the tool itself is bug free, and I'm happy to have a word with anyone who isn't.
God damn it, Uni.
Phew, touchy subject, eh? Do you keep getting repeated requests from someone called Sif? Stand to try me up the wall. We heard you first time. Waste of everybody's time and effort. Yes, spamming messages seems like a surefire way to tick folks off.
Ugh.
Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they don't need to get the thing they requested. Maybe what they want is the request itself to be seen. All I asked for can be found throughout the tunnels, no bother. Black fog's just rolled in around the area too, which means... Sparks! Something's happened in the tunnels! Can't say for sure, but it certainly looks like something's going on. Thanks for telling us. We'll check it out.
I see some relations have changed.
Stop Uni doing her after image impression. Do-do-do.
We're quite well travelled by now, huh?
It's going to take some time till it arrives. Thought it might. We'll just have to stretch the shortfall out through the rationing. So that... if you're no one's surprised, we can help. If we all work together, we'll get it done in no time. All of you. And they're concerned that we've grown too accustomed to throwing supplies around. This friendly young man wants to do anything he can to help.
Don't misrepresent me. I just want to improve the efficiency of...
Once you saw improvement was needed, you wanted to help, yes?
Well, I suppose, but...
Then we agree. Such a kind person. I can tell you're the sort of person who takes on a lot, always shouldering the burdens of others.
Please stop. This is something you've already prepared for, though, isn't it? Could you bring us up to speed on the situation?
Okay, I guess I get what's going on. As you've seen, we're sending out the best of the best from mine and Riser squads. And if they come back, they're expected to bring in a good haul. In fact, I'm projecting we'll be up to 70% capacity.
70%? Not bad.
You said if they come back. So all these big plans are really just optimism, aren't they? Very perceptive. 2 of the units sent on the mission have got a bit stuck. And they seem to have encountered a colony of scoreboxes. Scoreboxes? You think they're migrating? Given our information on their numbers and range, I'd say you're right.
Suboptimal situation. Can someone explain this migration thing? The monsters go on a big journey. If the monster population increases for whatever reason, then they'll go roaming in search of new feeding grounds.
And if you bump into them, they'll be on you like that. They're all so starving that to them you're just a big walking meatball.
Let me guess. The units that were attacked were carrying...
Food, yep. The smell must have attracted them. How can you be so calm about this? If you don't get help to them soon... No plan ever survives contact with the enemy. So I want them to get themselves out of this. This experience will be valuable for them as individuals.
You're of the opinion that too much help will rob them of their capacity for personal growth.
I am. Well, it would still be worthwhile to keep an eye on the situation without hoping too much, wouldn't it? If you weren't even a little worried, you wouldn't have told us what was going on. Well, I don't know how to answer that. I think I understand. I know how you feel and what you want your legacy to be. Casselia's unit is stuck in Duncan Desert, and Thorbin's is in Reby Flats. They'll be pretty laden down, so you'll know them when you see them.
Okay, we'll check on them without coddling them.
And we'll keep everyone safe, and the supplies too. You're doing me a huge favor.
Well, the quest is... keep it later then.
You may count the hour, wasn't there?
Is this like a rare thing?
They just won't quit.
We could use the supplies as a distraction.
No can do. That's our absolute last resort. Give me 3 minutes then. Are you?
Should we buy you some time?
Please do.
You're a lifesaver. Keep it up, Neo.
Everything's working as normal.
Repairs all done?
Yep, thanks for the help. We're going to be a little delayed, but we'll get back to the colony. But there are still score boxes. Not to worry, we're taking a different route.
The plan is to take a path that another unit's already confirmed as clear. You're so chirpy about that. About it.
Does this happen often? Well, it's the first time I ran into monster migration, but there's always something popping up.
You get used to it after a while.
You've got to be especially calm and commanding when things aren't going according to plan. We've been looking to Chell for all this time. All this time. And I just thought that this time we have to fill that role. Cosella's next in line for Shell's position. It won't be too long before Shell's unit is under Cosella's command. It's all still up in the air though. I proved myself enough to be worthy of a promotion. And that's why we got this mission, and why we had to get supplies that attract so much attention.
There's a little bit of not wanting to be overtaken by Thorman too.
What are you talking about? It's nothing to do with him. I'm sure Shell knows how you really feel. Keep up the good work. Will do, and thanks.
I see some relations have changed.
Some Nopon travel Ionius lonely style. Peter one such independent Nopon. Easy to tell where Peter go because of ensuing rain. Mimo said his Peter make journey through Dangan Desert, but she says no, because of not like hot places.
Are they fighting each other? Rude.
Hello? Yes? Excuse me. Is this Thorben's unit of calling Ota? Verily, I declare it so. And as for Thorben, why I am he.
We'd heard you being attacked by skullpoxes, so we just came to see how you were doing.
The enemy has been soundly defeated, as you can see. Alas, however, as you can also see, our very important Levens has sustained a battering most baleful and brutal. It's not in the best shape, but repair should be possible, shouldn't it? Would that it were so simple. With the necessary parts, all things are possible. Alack, I find myself bereft of spares. That the heir of Rise's noble company should find himself in such a pickle. It's enough to get a chap quite down.
So that's how you got stranded here. We can help you get the parts you need.
Would you deign to do such a deed? We have casualties here. It'll be more effective for us to go. Efficient. I shall be forever in your debt. To be frank, merely safeguarding the precious supplies sapped us of our energy. Could I trouble you for 10 of your finest trip leg joints? I apologize for the excessive amount. For my part, I shall endeavour to defend my compatriots and the supplies.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
I see some relations have changed.
Back. So, with this we shall certainly be able to repair the Levens. How can I repay you for this noble deed?
That's not necessary. Actually, we should be the ones thanking you. We're actually the ones who used up the colony's resources in the first place.
Why, a trifle. Nothing to bestir yourselves over, I'm sure. You gain far, far more than we could ever lose by extending the gentle hand of aid to others. Think of it. Even this mission in itself provides invaluable training. And it teaches us to respect our limited resources and never to take them for granted. But above all of these vital and priceless things, it has afforded me the chance to become acquainted with all of you. This brings me great personal joy.
I see.
This is not limited to me. We, all of us, are habituated to this model of life. This knowledge is ingrained in us. I beg of you, use our supplies in whichever way you see fit, without restraint. I thought Alexandra was employing these resources as all sharing tactics to make allies. But is she also using it to train the newer recruits? Just how far ahead is she planning?
Is that everyone accounted for now?
Hi all. Everyone made it back safely. Yeah, thanks for that.
Damn, Alex, there you are. Do you have a minute? I just wanted to chat about expanding the research labs.
Always in a hurry, aren't you? Sorry, just got to step out for a bit. Thanks for today though, everything was restocked even quicker than planned. Which is a very nice change from the usual.
I'm just happy we're able to help.
Nice to see you back. I heard all about your exploits from the returning units. It was just like you said, Jill. Everyone was thinking hard about how to live up to their responsibilities. I think I understand why Colony Iota is such a major player now. You finally appreciate how great Dame Alex is.
Just one thing. What exactly is Alexandria hoping to accomplish? Securing allies through resource sharing and simultaneously training the newer soldiers. They are closely linked goals.
Dame Alex doesn't like to repeat bad experiences. When Colony Iota was hoarding its resources, we had a big problem with internal conflicts. The rich only want to get richer. There was no mutual aid, no cooperation, just bad faith and selfishness. Dame Alex knew that wealth and resources didn't necessarily translate to quality of life. You see...
But is that the only reason? I'm a pretty skeptical person myself, but Alexandria is strangely cold at times. Has she always been like that?
Dame Alex still doesn't believe in herself. She can't bring herself to. We've only been able to watch over her, but you... But we what? Dame Alex has to change. That's all I can say for now. Please just keep watch over her.
I understand. We will.
Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. We managed to get 70% capacity just as planned, so you can get back to work as before. Can't thank you enough for helping out our people.
Good to add more names.
Thanks to everyone's hard work, we've greatly improved the situation with our stores of supplies. Keep up the good work supporting the Allied troops. Now, this would be infinitely more wonderful than all if you actually had more frickin' supplies, because these need a frickin' ton.
We just had to persevere. It's looking complete.
And that's down near all my supplies again.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
Right. Hey. Let's change the way I'm sitting a second to get more comfortable. Quarry Road.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Just be careful, all right?
How long has it been like this? Regardless, we can't just leave it like this. Let's at least get this rock out of the way.
Okay.
Hey, there's someone there.
This'll fetch a high. We can expect an interesting story.
I'm saved. I was sure it was done for when I couldn't get any comms out. All's well that ends well.
Some black fog sprung up nearby. That's why you were having communications issues.
Yeah, it came out all scrambled, right? So much for the coded message. That's what the collector card request was. It was a pretty big gamble. I didn't know if anyone would crack it. I couldn't use words. I thought I'd at least try to hint at the location. Sequoia guessed right then.
Sequoia? The captain from Colony Iota. She's the one who figured out that something fishy might be at play here.
Oh, then please thank her. I'll pass on the message. I'm going to get back to my colony now. Thank you so much.
Now we just got to report to Sequoia and we're done.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
Kaelin? That ridiculous request was a distress signal?
Yes, we were also asked to thank you.
And Sequoia, thank you for working it out. I didn't do anything. You're the ones who did the heroic deeds. You know, for him to work out that way of using the system, it's actually showing a bit of intellect. If he was stupid, he'd be dead now. Wait, did you just... Yeah, that was a compliment. Don't get used to it. Well, thanks for the report. Case closed.
I see some relations have changed.
Collector BD cards have a built-in feature that marks the location of the issuer. It was smart of Sif to flip that on its head. But there's still one person who's not so keen on the whole thing. Yeah? Someone else? That would be Philly. He actively avoids accessing the system because it knows your location. I actually have no idea what he's doing with himself right now. He hasn't been in contact even once. It's driving me crazy.
I see some relations have changed.
Orban's persistent, competitive. He'll surpass me one day.
What? You think Forbin will be better than you? You really think you've got that in him?
Yes, if he finds his center. With wannabe successor.
I see some relations have changed.
Just ask yourself, can we really afford not to do it? Please convey this to Dame Alex.
Look, I'm telling you, there's no way she'd agree.
You seem to be having fun. Mind if I join in on the pleasantries?
Huh? Dame Alex?
We can explain everything.
Don't trouble yourself, Chickadee. I'll hear it from him directly.
I want to hold a tech summit with Colony 30.
Continue?
I know you're reluctant. But now that we've been released from the flame clock, and the wall between Kevis and Agnes has crumbled, now's the perfect time to institute a tech exchange. If it's successful, it could even lead to stronger, more lasting peace.
You had problems with Colony 30 in the past?
We fought against them before, just once. But they absolutely wiped the floor with us. Never before or since has Dame Alex misread an enemy to that degree. The bitter aftertaste from that event has lingered for years, giving us all headaches.
Who's bitter at whom now? It doesn't sound half bad. Let's have a technology summit.
Really?
Dame Alex?
Kevis's Colony 30 stands at the forefront of technology. This is not a problem in the slightest. Truly, not even a speck of one.
Now we've done it.
Chickadee, contact Colony 30. Tell them I'm coming.
Yes, understood.
Gambert, we will rendezvous there. I'll bring results home. You'll see.
Of course, Mom. I'll depart on the double.
They've definitely got skills there, but this is Valdi we're talking about. I don't think you need to get so worked up.
Suppose I told you that Colony 30 was currently struggling with an urgent water shortage. What would you imagine?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. Burst water mains or something?
Or their spring dried up?
Incorrect. The right answer was big cleaning project at the colony.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Regrettably, I am not. It really happened.
That does kind of sound like Valdi, though, huh?
There are also many Nopon living there. They tend to follow their own unique rules.
Precisely. They are unique, and therefore worth studying in greater depth. Knowing your opponent and preparing accordingly, that is the foundation of any battle.
Do you still consider Colony 30 your enemy then, Alexandria?
This isn't about enemies or allies. All I'm saying is that the side that gets careless loses.
So your strategy is outright distrust, then?
What are you trying to say?
Hurt others first to avoid being hurt yourself. Do you think that's logical?
It's a matter of opinion.
And you're entitled to that. Say what you will, but they've got a good colony over there. Right. If you don't mind, could we attend this technology summit of yours? We could help introduce you and Valdi, too.
Yes, I dare say with you by my side, they may be less guarded than otherwise. I suppose I may require your assistance.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Whoa. Whoa! This is all just so over the top.
Yes, though mainly your reaction.
Ah! Welcome, welcome. I've been waiting.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
Not too shabby, I suppose. Riku, Chief, Manana.
Friend Baldi! Manana missed friend!
Yeah, no need to be shy, Chief.
I envy you your energy levels, bud.
It has been a while. I'm glad to see you in high spirits.
Thank you. And yes, I'm pretty good. Who's this?
She's the commander from Colony Iota. You got the message, right?
Oh! You're Anti-Exandria. Thanks for reaching out.
It's Alexandria, actually. It would honor me greatly if you'd remember.
Alexandria. A pleasure to meet you. I'm the commander of Colony 30, Valdi. This will be my first technology summit. I'm really excited about this.
I myself, not so much.
Hey now.
Really? You don't like Levinuses?
I don't, especially yours.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Then I hope that by the end of the day, you'll have learned to love them just as much as I do.
You're a credit to your colony, Commander. But don't you think you should be on your guard, even a little?
Why would I? We have no reason to fight.
You might be the only one who thinks that.
Obviously not. If I was, the others wouldn't have brought you.
You trust them, don't you?
Just as you do, right, Alexandria?
Yes, of course.
All right then. Let me show you around. There's lots of stuff on the ground, so you'll have to watch your step. I have nothing to hide from friends, but feel free to look around.
I see some relations have
Valdi
changed.
seems happy, doesn't he? I bet he doesn't get to show off like this very often.
I love it. Everywhere I turn, there's hard-working Noppon.
Oh, they're not working. They're just doing their own thing. They snooze when they're sleepy and eat when they're hungry. Sometimes they just wander off.
Still, they look quite busy. What might they be making?
So just listen to this. I've been thinking about it a while. We're looking into constructing a smaller, stronger Levelers, focusing on 3 pillars: durability, serviceability, and ease of use. Actually, the whole premise of our work, like fixing things, might need rethinking. If you put too many features on one Leveless, then you need more time and parts, and it ends up costly and hard. Not to mention the handling, so to get out of the cycle.
All right, calm down now.
Huh? But I was calm.
I like this guy already. This new model's design is really very interesting.
Thank you. I'm happy you think so. Oh, hey, do you want to work with us? We've just been looking for team members for Project Bingo.
Bingo?
It's what I'm calling this new model. I was thinking about it, and when I figured it out, it was like, bingo. So we named it that.
Sounds great. I spend lots of time thinking about stuff too. So I'd love some hands-on experience to really improve and...
Gumbert?
By which, of course, I mean... Do you have any units in a state closer to completion?
Sure I do. I just made friends with one such unit recently, in fact.
What do you mean, friends?
I'll introduce you. She's in the hangar over there.
How many Levnesses does he have here? These are his friends.
Don't worry too much about it. This is Valdi we're talking about.
Ah, there she is.
What the?
Wait. Robo Buddy is a friendly.
Robo Buddy.
It's this little one's name.
Where'd you pick it up?
Oh, she was strolling about outside.
It must have been on patrol, dude. Did you have to go and drag it in?
It doesn't treat Kevesi as hostiles. Does it not even distinguish between Kevis and Agnes? But why would that be? Some error in the control circuits?
There's no errors here, and she's not broken.
You're conversant with Agnian technology?
No way. Well, I guess I dabble, but there's tons of stuff I don't understand there. That's where I started tinkering with those that I do. First, the question of how Agnian autolevs operate autonomously. I think it's mostly to do with ether signaling, but I figured if we could break it down, we might be able to transmit stuff back to them from our side as well. Anyway, I spent ages racking my brain about it, but if you look at stuff like friend or foe identification, it gets mixed up.
Wait, back up. Are you saying you can control it?
Well, it's not that precise, really. But at least we're friends now. Right?
Is this for real?
If they actually succeed at implementing this at scale,
Yeah. It would turn the rules of engagement right on their sparking head.
Valdi, what are you having RoboBuddy do?
Just moving and disposing of materials. It's still in the test phase, so we're keeping things simple.
And which section is in charge?
That would be the bingo guys. Why?
Why don't I ask you straight? Are you planning to use it as a weapon?
No flipping way. I would never. She's not for fighting. I made friends with her to stay friends with her.
Well, if that's the case, then it would seem you've missed your mark. Your friend seems to have other plans.
Robo-Buddy, why?
No use debating it. Ready arms.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
A
little harder.
You barely messed anything up today.
Got them pinned down.
Robo-Buddy.
Well, that makes things clear. Somebody within Colony 30 has been secretly misappropriating materials.
Misappropriating? What are you talking about?
Look at the Collectopedia card. You said the 3 pillars for your new Levnis were durability, serviceability, and ease of use. However, you'll notice that the materials RoboBuddy was collecting were waning lapis and venolium. A brittle rock and a highly scarce metal. What ought we to think about that?
Oh, you're right. This isn't what I asked for. But hang on, Alexandria. How did you know to check our Collectopedia cards?
I asked her to. I figured it might help. And it looks like I was right. Do you have any idea who the culprit might be?
Not at all. Maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding.
No, Robo-Buddy clearly turned hostile and attacked us. Which is to say, it must have been under the control of someone other than Valdi.
But what were they after?
Might it have been to make a poison?
Poison?
Yes. Both of those materials contain certain toxic compounds. Of particular note is the lack of identifiable scent or flavor. When mixed in with food, they're nearly unnoticeable.
Well, someone's well-read.
Our consul had some shady hobbies, and he liked to talk.
So, what would happen if you swallowed it?
Depending on the concentration, dizziness, numbness, diarrhea, emesis, and in more severe cases...
Ugh, enough.
Oh, fantastic. I managed to retrieve the logs. If we analyze them, we should be able to figure out where it came from. Is that okay?
A-okay by me. We gotta stop the baddies.
All right, then. Sorry to use your friend like this.
Looks like the friendship part might have all been in my head. But thanks for thinking of it that way anyway.
Honestly, such carelessness.
Alexandria? You've been looking sad all this time.
Hmm?
Is something the matter? Anything we could help with?
I'm used to all this, and I hate it.
Alex? Did you hear me?
It's nothing. You don't have to worry.
All right, analysis is complete. You can unpack the data whenever.
Good job, Gambert. Why don't you wait here? Commander, I trust I can leave my man with you?
Huh? I thought I'd be going with you.
But there may be other machines like Robo-Buddy. You're the only one who can tell them apart. Let's tackle both threads simultaneously.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay in the colony this time then. Give Robo-Buddy's boss my regards.
Tyon, what's your opinion on this?
It's mostly aligned with yours. There's something else going on here.
I'm gonna have to go.
Huh, so monsters had infighting too.
Watch your footing, guys.
That'll fetch a high price.
This is something decent, right?
Come on already.
Alex, are you okay? You're not looking too well.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the past.
This is where the logs run out. Let's search the surroundings.
No, hold on. Past there is...
I didn't for a minute dream you'd fall for the oldest trick in the book. Dear Ouroboros, how do we ever fear you?
I know that screech. It's the consul from Valdez.
So he's alive?
If I died so easily, I'd be a human. But as fortune has it, Hey! I'm still talking here!
I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. How primitive can you get? You didn't really think you'd fooled me.
No.
Ha!
I knew you for a craven, Alex. You were plainly going to secure the retreat.
Oh, so you do have two brains. Everything's going numb.
A very special liveness that was. Oh, it isn't fast acting, so relax. I formulated it for the water supply, you see.
You're after... Colony 30.
It doesn't matter so much where. The important thing is the water. It will soon become the object of the most vicious raids!
You worm!
However, seeing as you're here, I might arrange a whole different playtime. We can create a tableau of your little act of betrayal. And see how you like it when you're the one being poisoned!
Act of betrayal?
Mother! Stop spewing your idiot lies!
Oh dear, you haven't told your friends then. Well then. I guess they're no friends of yours.
Too slow! Master E gave me the full lowdown already! This
this little minx. Her surfeit of ambition drove her to kill her old commander. She brewed up a poison to make him weak, then staged it like he died in battle. Even better, she made her accomplices team leaders to shut them up. And they're still chumming it up today.
Alex.
He's telling the truth. I regret nothing. He wasted men and resources, clung to outdated tactics. If his tyranny continued, Iota would surely have collapsed.
Oh, how grisly! How ghastly! Never knowing when one might die in one's sleep. Unable to trust your friends. Nay, I go so far as to say they lost their trust in you.
That's right. And so, I'm not asking you to trust me.
You owe to some cheap bait there. That's not like you.
Tyon!
Everyone's got some husks in their closet. And as for me, I'm choosing to trust you.
Oh, that cut me right to the quick. In this game, to the cruel get the spoils. Let me demonstrate in quick order! That black mark on your service record, I haven't forgotten it! Rematch! How about a rematch?
You truly are despicable, which makes two of us.
No escape! Eyes over here!
What do you think of this idea? I'll put the plan in motion.
Bye-bye, Q.
Come here! Eyes over here!
No escape!
Try to win out the big gun! We'll blow you away!
Eat this! No escape!
Here and now! More with that! Eat this! I need you here! Go for the rest, Judy! Get left!
I'm so sorry.
Into me, Celia! You won't get away! Let me get your tank! Going in!
Alex!
I see a blind spot!
Let me go! You have to, or you'll...
Alex, you said it yourself. You were counting on us.
This here's my friend. So back off!
We're not done here! What is this? Damn swindle!
That was too close for comfort.
You can say that again.
Oi! What the spark were you playing at? I seriously thought you'd snuff it.
Hey, I trust you. I knew you'd make it in time. Probably.
What?
On what basis?
Well, I didn't exactly have time to ponder it.
You smug little clod.
Please don't frighten me like that.
But why? How can you do those things? You could have died.
Yes, but that's just Noah's way.
How have you survived this long if you're always so careless?
I'm telling you, we count on one another. That's how we've learned to do it. Perhaps I'm not explaining it right. But in any case, I think there's something rather elegant at the heart of it.
So that's what you call strategy? I swear, you Ouroboros must be the most peculiar people I've met.
Too peculiar to trust?
If you were, I'd have been long gone. Thank you for trusting me.
Right back at you. Let's get back to Valde. He's probably getting worried.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. That was shocking news you sent. Didn't think I'd hear about Q again. I'm sorry about putting you through that.
Don't worry about it. We've gotten a lot out of the bargain as well, I assure you. And I'm sure Gambert has been absorbing it all like a sponge.
Dame Alex, about that. Respectfully, there's something I'd like to discuss, if you please.
You want to stay here, don't you?
How did you know?
The Nopon are staring. Well then, Valdi. What would you say if I proposed a temporary staff exchange? Gamber, for one of your mechanics?
Dame Alex. Really?
I think it would be intellectually stimulating for both our sides.
All right, sounds cool. Let me quickly talk to my buds.
Dame Alex, what's brought this on?
Pardon? Brought what on?
Never mind.
We got the okay. They say they'll move ASAP.
Very good. This should help foster better relations between our colonies.
What do you mean better? We're already fast friends.
You're right. I misspoke.
Gambit, come on. Gotta introduce you to everyone.
Huh? What? Now? Hey, hang on!
Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Right. About that.
We won't tell anyone about what Q said.
I mean, it's not like you could get court-martialed for it at this point.
For the record, though, I can't say I approve of your methodology.
Indeed, if you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you. And then we'll put our heads together to come up with a less bloody way. So no more agonizing alone, got it?
That's reassuring.
If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. That is, since we're friends now and all.
Thank you.
Sure. And thank you too.
Wow.
That was for saving me earlier? I hadn't had a chance to say it sooner.
You really didn't have to.
It would have eaten at me if I didn't.
I have to say, I thought you were more chill than that, Alexandria.
Aw, she's actually kind of a sweetheart, ain't she?
What? Are you making fun of me?
It's just a bit of friendly banter. You'll get used to it in no time.
So she's learned how to open up a little. Good for her.
I see some relations have changed.
Where's all those iota goods?
That's all of them. It's looking complete. It's looking complete.
That just leaves the uncompletable one.
Looks like colony relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
Nice little bit.
Dame Alex started to soften up a bit more lately. I think she's not as stern and intimidating. I wonder if now's a good time to put my little plan into action. What was it? Nothing, Dame Alex. I was just thinking how happy and relaxed you're looking lately. The Ouroboros must have a real positive influence on you.
I see some relations have changed.
Whoa, Sequoia. That girl needs to ease off. She's so into her work, she's making me look bad. So this is how she got the Collectopedia doing it the rounds.
A little out of my comfort zone, though, as a mechanic. It's not to say I'm not interested, because I am. I'm actually hoping she could teach me a bunch. Fingers crossed.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal? I'm sure you're all starved by now.
Captain Riser was good enough to recount me a vignette of exploits Dame Alex shared with her captains. My time to contemplate their actions deeply as we were pounded by the raging torrent of Elsie Spout.
Pounded by a waterfall? With Riser?
No common will could resolve to cut oneself to the quick like that for one's friends. My admiration for them knows no bounds.
You really had a little tete-a-tete under the spout. Oh man, such an image I can't even follow what you're saying.
I see some relations have changed.
The day Colony 30 defeated us was an utter disaster. That's putting it lightly. Billy and I did what we could to console Dame Alex throughout the night. We never dreamed there'd be a peaceful resolution. And yet here we are. Colony 30 seems to defy prediction time and time again.
I see some relations have changed.
Swapping deck with Colony 30 stirs up a strange feeling in me. It's as if the winds of change are blowing more fiercely than ever. At least that's what Shell was saying. Anyhow, she sounded so happy about it too. Declaring how glad she was for her own life. That's how I want to live too. Being thankful that I'm here.
I see some relations have changed.
Hey, that's that colony around.
Brits, you idiot. No point of saying the commander's trying to find a way to make autos listen to us. He's got a whole different way of thinking, that guy.
We're talking about escorting a thorax. That's a foreign quintus job minimum.
Yeah, well, once in Taurus and we'll be all set, you know.
This is some story.
Gambit has been a man of patience. You able to endure mighty enthusiasm of Audi. Know much about workings of elements too. Certainly none of bones are lazy.
I see some relations have changed.
I've been sitting in no pump all night as in maintenance. Any idea who that is?
Pelly, of course. Little guy's a proper workaholic.
Never would have imagined we'd have a working relationship with Colony Iota. Didn't you used to be at war with Iota? We drove them off, I believe. Yeah, that happened once. I remember it well. Valdi and the Nopon picked up a bunch of elemences, modded them and promptly lost control. The machines went berserk on Iota. That's the only reason we won. I wonder what the Iota folk would think about that if they knew.
Toasty with armo steak. I go with usual fishy fillet.
This is some story.
Stealing Agnes's very own auto-dev tech for ourselves.
What an idea! If they had continued the war, Colony 30's battle performance would have been off the charts. But no, the commander did this precisely because we stopped fighting, didn't he? Just forget what I said, okay? Those lost digits, or whatever they're called, they wrote on evidences that are different from Cubes and Agnes, huh? Yeah, we'll get to face off against them sometime. I wonder how I can have Commander sign off on that.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. Where should I start?
Lots of armies around Colony 30, isn't there?
Must be nice for them. Lots of food around and armor meat ain't nothing to scoff at. Keep saying armors this and armors that, but actually the proper term would be armadae. The ones with horns are Arduns, while the ones without are armors proper. And speaking of meat quality, armors have more subcutaneous fat, making theirs more flavourful. On the other hand, Arden horns are rich in nutritious compounds, so people grind and mix them with water to drink. Any other questions?
Oh wow, I didn't know half of that. Tyon, you're awesome.
Nobody asked any questions to begin with. What are you, some kind of armorologist?
Could you all come round for a second?
Hey everyone, I've got something I've been meaning to ask you all.
Is it about Levenses? So you should probably address it to Riku, not us.
Lance, you are correct. And Tyon, ordinarily you would be correct, but I want to know what everyone's favourite Levenses are.
You mean like, do I prefer an Aquitus or a Velitus?
Exactly. For me, I guess it's the thorax. Makes it easier to get around. I like Valenius myself. They just look fun. What about you, Tyon?
Grinius, I suppose. It's on the cutting edge of technology.
Noah, Mio, favourite Levens?
I don't think I've ever looked at Levens through that particular lens.
Me neither. What's your fave then, Valdy? Me? Well, obviously it'd have to be... we know yours already. No need to say it. I want to say it. Let me say it.
Let's lay out the facts.
Wasn't this Puli guy involved in hiding those mecha friend parts? I got a bit of a bone to pick with him. He's the one who goaded Widge and Dinky into making trouble.
But with a name like that, he's an Opon too, right?
Back then we couldn't really get a handle on what he was about. That's for sure. Let's have a word with him, if we find him.
Let's move out.
You, Puli.
It's you guys.
Now, get back here.
Why did he run away? Something fishy going on, definitely. Smells like guilt.
Let's get after him.
I'm coming with you.
Check Valdy quickly.
It's his colonies, I may as well.
Becca friend, how are you feeling? Okay? No fried circuits or loose bolts? Yeah, I get it. Thought so. Well, don't worry. Next time maintenance is due, I'll make sure it's me that handles it.
Is this like a rare thing?
There's nothing to interact with, so...
Huh? Is that...
Something so valuable here.
Hey, what just scribbling there? Doing best and working hard for Alexandria. Please give many praises as reward. 1 second. That's still a piece of trash. Don't lock me out like that. Me! Don't look a thing without ask. You're a very rude character. Alexandria? The Alexandria who's the commander of Colony Iota. That Alexandria. What exactly were you working so hard for her on? I recommend being as detailed as possible.
From where I'm standing, it looks like you were doing intelligence work.
Mimi, it's nothing to do with Alexandria. Putty free agent, act on it yourself. Feel like we shouldn't be addressing this alone. We should put this to Colony 30. And then we should see use it.
I see some relations have changed.
The guy was a spy. Okay, let me see if I got it right. This Nopal was intending to pass Colony 30 intelligence onto another colony. In addition, hoping to cause rifts within the colony, he masterminded this plan to steal Mecha-Friend's parts. Yep, that's about it. Bully not let Colony 30 defeat Alexandria. So Bully defeat Colony 30 instead, and make Alexandria happy. That plan! So what now, Commander Valdi?
Good question. I don't want my friends to be hurt. So, really, can't we all just be friends and get along?
Melody? Pooty sorry. Pooty feels so huge remorse. All is forgiven. Really?
Valdi says he forgives him.
Pooty have change of heart and work very hard now.
I see some relations have changed. I hear Pully's helping with the construction now. Hope he's keeping his nose to the grindstone.
Thanks to friends, Doric now in phase 5.
Fishy, however you count it. We should remain wary.
Dinky and Widgeridge start off on wrong feet, and with Mecha Friend after past incident, we're all chummy now. Doric currently proceeding on tracks for phase 5. Friends bring materials, then Reaper Bar give them speedy quick check.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Nothing quick. Material all gathered. Phase 5 now completable. Much thanks. Hard efforts of friends keep construction ticking nice. But before Reaper get ahead of self, Phase 6 involves making of Doric system parts. It'll be a bit tricky. With preparation prepared, Reaper take quick break from inspecting.
Hey, Valdi, is Yuzette not around?
Ah, you're right. I wonder where he's gone.
Things getting more and more deadly.
Yuzette, what happened?
Was standing 1 minute and then flop onto ground.
What?
You're overreacting, don't you think? I'm just exhausted, that's all.
You've been pushing yourself too hard.
Workload's pretty intense right now. I've got to do my part to keep the colony running.
Is it really that bad?
We used to get support based on how well the Levnis squadrons performed in battle. The castle provided for us, so now we have to work like a mudder to make up the shortfall.
Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't think I needed to. I thought I could manage well enough by myself.
Now that stink of untruth. You said working hard for Valdi. Did not want sympathy vote.
Hey!
You said want to act dependable to get on good side of Valdi. Tried hard not to show weakness.
Is that true?
What does it matter? Fact is, I can't be lying down on the job.
Look, we get that you're under a lot of pressure. What is it that needs doing, anyhow?
Dispatching of Levnises to Colony Lambda.
To Lambda?
So you're lending out Kavesi Levnises to Agnes?
That's right. Even after they've served their purpose in battle, the Levnises themselves can still function. I wanted to get as much use out of them as I could.
So he say. But now look at sorry state of him. Where Papa also been showing you that ropes as little side project.
Oh, you were teaching me?
Let me help. I'd love to. Come on. Give me a job to do.
Huh? Well, if you're asking, how about handling the Levnis shipment I was talking about? Once you get them there, it's just a matter of delivering them to the commander.
Sure thing. I can do that.
Incidentally, what need does Commander Izzard have with Kavesi Levnises?
I'm not 100% on the details, but he wants them for some kind of survey.
Levnises to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda.
No point speculating when we can just check it out ourselves. Right?
Right.
Be thorough, yeah? Oh, but, don't push it too hard.
Oh, Oh, we'll be fine. You just take a lie down and make sure you're all rested up. So then, off to Colony Lambda we go.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Lambda. Surprised I couldn't finish Teach off yet, but eh.
Commander Izzard, right? We're here with the Levnesses you ordered.
I appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you. But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Ah, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
So you're using them to investigate?
No. In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause. It's the Ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Ansels? But their natural habitat should be the Urian Mountains.
Indeed. And their presence here has been affecting the flora. We're particularly concerned about their laying waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
That's an issue, all right.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, Izzy. You been running yourself ragged too?
Too?
My lieutenant's also been burning himself out.
Oh.
Noah?
We'll help you out too.
I appreciate the offer, but I think...
You underestimate this job, and you're going to collapse from overexertion too. Better to share the load, no? It'll make life easier.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
All right then, if it's no trouble. We'll have this issue sorted in no time flat with you on board.
Easy peasy. Just let us at him.
I look forward to this, Commander Valdi.
Hey, tell me something. Are you and Izzard pals, Tyon?
I wouldn't exactly say pals. The commander is more akin, perhaps, to your chief status.
Oh, my Sparks. They're cute.
The Ansels were sighted a bit further up, right?
That's right. There are skeeter nests around here as well. We should take care.
Wait, Is that...
Ah! Get away!
Is this who's been giving Izard so much trouble?
Come here! I got something for you! Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you! Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you!
The battle should go to our advantage.
That was over way too soon!
That looks like them all.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer. I hope that now... their fighting days are finally over.
Baldy, pleased to look. Such pretty, pretty flowers.
Oh, wow. But it's such a tiny patch of them.
You think those ants have got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Urian Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
Well, how then?
Maybe it's just as Uni said. Maybe the Ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here.
That's nuts. They probably had the seeds stuck in their feathers. And they just happened to land here. Still, of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Uni. Not like they grew here on purpose. Only questions whether they make it.
They did choose. They chose to bloom up here. They never gave up. They're just like me. This world, it lives and breathes, just like me.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious anemone here.
You look pretty pleased, Tyon.
Damn quest to get that freaking flower to show up.
Make us a cuppa then.
Just have a quick check. Go to the items over here now, so...
Oh, hate this.
Nope, still not the one I need.
I see it went well. We've already received your report.
About the Ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here? Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Valdi? You sound like you're interested in something that's not a Levnis.
Oh, come on. They're adapting to their environment by themselves. It's such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
Ha, how indeed. The most feared mechanic in Kevis. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
That's the Colony 30 Consul's fault.
Yeah, Valdi himself's got nothing but Levnis on the brain.
Hey, that's mean. Well, perhaps you're right. I've been blindly sending Levnesses to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole. Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levnis designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
You're talking about Doric. He's my friend. When he's finished, you've got to come visit.
I believe I will. I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30. I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh? Phew! Now I'm friends with Izzard. Uzette has so got to hear about this.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Back to Colony 30.
Right.
Something smells tasty. I'm back!
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
Sorry to butt in. Uzette! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Oh, they finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levnis maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Uzette, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem. How much is this guy juggling?
There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't erase a shipment?
Oh, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
I know what you're thinking. Let's take this to Colony 4.
Let's.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
What's going on in Colony 4 exactly. Something smells tasty.
These are not good tidings, especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Ah, yes. How may I help you?
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue?
Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since. I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
We'll head out there to look for them.
You do this?
We can't just ignore someone in need. And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
Well then, thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
So many markers.
There they are.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
You're a lifesaver.
Couldn't keep them in check. Why? I know you can do even more. Way out of your league.
away from me.
Keep climbing on the damage. That's what I want to see, Senna.
Did you see me in action, Mimi?
What? Okay, was not expecting that. Haven't saved in ages. Oh, thank God it auto saves on your fucking teleport. Right, I'm just gonna throw down the hard save because
It's good to keep a record.
There they are.
I've already seen that. Go right to the fight.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you!
Over here! Thanks for the support. Press on,
Picking up the
Dante. Couldn't keep them in check.
Show us what you got, Senna.
Over! Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You saved our skins. Never seen monsters like that before. They really caught us off guard.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house?
This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert.
Our squad leader just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnine. If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves you a trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzette's plate.
See? I can get things done when I put my... mind to it.
Ooh, the annihilation of those mountains was a pain.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow! All this? I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what? Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
What? What?
I'll head down the docks and tell everyone.
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like a Levnis, then I sure as spark should be able to fix it. I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goal for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar, with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis's #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Uzette, shall we?
Looks like colony relations have changed.
It has started raining. Pretty well done, when you leave and commit self to helping with construction of Dork.
So you're over Alexandria now?
That have nothing to do with. But still think up other schemes to win Heart of Darling.
Uzette!
Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Uzette.
Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful?
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can, and make some of the finest Levnises the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Huh?
If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand. You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Uzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not.
But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Iserd told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
Doesn't look much different if I'm being honest.
We always knew it'd
People
be a
used to
big
come
job.
to whims on occasion,
just keep plugging
but
away
we
at it,
keep
shall
on
we?
board on account of very handy skill. Doric currently proceeding on track for phase 6. Bring materials, then Reaper give them speedy quick check.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Everything collected. Phase 6 officially finished. Then... Me? Minnie, what's wrong? Doric not work? Ain't that supply finish? Why it happen at time like now? What's going on? Reaper need huge amount of Reaper to build Doric. But it looked like we not have enough either. Construction of Doric will not be able to continue like this. It's impossible. Ether on fumes. Doric construction not will start without gathering a many ether cylinders. You know, I have a lot of ether cylinders. Just saying. Lately, it get very dark inside Colony. So dark too hard to see flute holes. Ritz also tells Steamy Me not to blow on flute for a little while, saying it only had misery on top of existing gloom. Is it going to be able to solve the ether shortage? Well, Yzette said the shortage was likely to continue for the foreseeable future, so... You're joking. It's not my life.
Huh? Hey,
And
did
now
you
we
guys
know
hear
things.
something?
Better make sure we're well rested. Let's lay out the facts.
How's Colony 30 been since last time? You're still short on ether? Yeah, Yzette and the others are really feeling it. I wish there was a way I could help. What, my gear and things? Never thought I'd see the day. Knowing you, I thought you'd only care because you couldn't build Levnesses. Papa said the same thing. But you know, I had a talk with Isard about sharing some of his ether, so I'm gonna go pick it up. You talked to the commander? I wonder if I can get a little more out of the other colonies. If we do that, we could get back to work on Doric. How much do you need? Reaper mentioned we'd need 2,500 ether cylinders. 2,500? I think that's something we can't really help out with. Then how about Colony 30 earns the ether from other colonies in exchange for some kind of service? Like when they don't colony land allowances. Good idea. Maybe we could send Colony 30 mechanics out on jobs. Their mechanics are highly rated. High enough to field an 11th unit that can beat silver colonies. Oh, cool! I'd love to go meet Levinses from other colonies.
You're gonna go, Valdy?
No way, Yuzette will let that happen.
What? Don't you have a whole fleece of Nopons sitting about with nothing to do? Oh, that's right, they can help out. But who should I pick? Could ask Repapa.
You got a bunch who owe you a pretty huge favour. Dinky Dink, Widge Widge and Pully Pully.
Nice. Let's give him the good news.
Let's move out.
We're looking for someone who can go and run maintenance on other colonies' Levinses. If it goes smoothly, you can get back to work on finishing Doric. What do you reckon?
Work on Doric? Of course, Dinky Dinky help. Wait for us with Repapa and we'll tell you more. We're looking for mechanics who can travel to other colonies. Would you like to help? You'll be doing Valdy a favour.
Valdy? Which see? Which happy to help? Thank you. Could you wait for us at Repapa's place?
They're low on ether because of the work on Doric. That's such a Valdy thing to happen.
Doesn't it make you a bit
We're looking
jealous?
for mechanics who'd be willing to go to other colonies.
Doing what he loves.
To really help Valdy out.
Pully Pully can go to Colony Iota too. Pully Pully do it. Good man. Wait for us at Reaper's place, yeah? In short, we're sending mechanic to other colony on temporary assignment. This is big time plan to gather representatives in return. First we send advance team to each colony to open negotiation in person.
Oh, isn't that our job?
That's right.
This is a request from none other than Valdy, so which accept a role as negotiator?
Ah, thanks. Mehem. Now we decide who'll go to which colony. First, Dinky Dink. Dinky Dinky. There. Oh my god. Does it make a difference? Come on. Colony Gamma it is. Dinky Dinky, do your proud. Next is Witch. Levin's a good colony. Which accept. And last is Pully Pully. Yeah, I'll send him to Iota. Off to Colony Iota with you. Colony Iota! Woohoo! Pully Pully go straight away, right now, this instant! Everything look good. Good luck everyone and... Now where can we send you, Papa? Me? Papa go also? Are you not going? Me? Repapa understand. Repapa happy to help out his chief. Reaperville will get 1,000 eco cylinders, or 1 million. How about Colony 4? Leave it to Reaperville. Everyone leave when ready. So I hear that none of the noblemen we sent out have returned.
Maybe negotiations aren't going too well?
I'm a bit worried, so I've been planning to check on them. I always want to see everyone else's evidences, so 2 birds with 1 stone? Let's get going.
It's good to keep a record.
Did he just jump straight to here he did? God. Straight to rank 20. Did the others... 20, 10. Yep. Okay, I get how it works for them. I'm going to do everything freaking slow anymore for 20. Ugh.
It's good to keep a record.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna save now and stop here for today. For one reason, due to that little crash earlier,
Every day's a training day.
may as well rest the Switch for a while. Secondly, I want to enjoy this bout of rain. So... So then, that shall be all for now. We will be back tomorrow with more. Bye!